Hello everybody, this is Edward, that's a villager there, and this here is my vegetable patch. Right now we're playing some more Minecraft. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and if not, let's make it a wonderful day. This is my house here. I'm sure I've shown you this before, and I've got myself a little back garden here, which is what I'm wanting to work on today. And I'm thinking what I might do is, first off, is remove this part of the fence here, because I want to expand it a little bit and have the fence running down the side of the house. And so I need to make myself a bit more fencing, because I don't think 4 is going to cut it. And I think I'm going to need more than just, because we're only going to have 7 there. So I'm going to have to make some more fences, some white picket fences. So just bear with me while I do this. There we go. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to split those and make the sticks. And lastly, we're going to add the birch wood. I really should see what the other fences look like, but I'm very happy with this white fence at the moment. This white picket fence, it's very beautiful. Now, the real question here is, do I want it 1 wide or 2 wide? I'm thinking I don't want it too cramped, so maybe 2 wide's the way to go. That way I can have a little path running past it and be able to put some more plants down. Oh, hello, little bee. Lovely little bee there, buzzing around. I was at the post office yesterday. I had to go collect a parcel, and inside the post office, behind the counter, which is where all the post people were working, was a big bumblebee buzzing around. And at one point, I think I like that there. At one point, the post worker, grabbed a couple of catalogues and was trying to swat the poor bumblebee. And I said, no, don't hurt him. Because, one thing I'm sure you'll learn today, if you don't know already, is that bumblebees, they don't have stingers, so they won't hurt you. And they're big buzzy things with big fuzzy bottoms, so they're very adorable little things. And if you look up, you can find online photographs of bumblebees that have gotten so busy working that they've fallen asleep covered in pollen with their little bottoms hanging out of the flowers. They're very adorable little things, bumblebees, so we have to look after them because they help pollinate plants, and plant pollination is very vitally important for us and for the environment. So if you see a bumblebee, say hello to him. Now I'm just thinking I might mix it up here. I might not. I'm just going to see how this looks, because it's always good just to have things a little bit rough and ready, and maybe not there though. There we go. Let's get some regular dirt down. We'll have to wait for... Oh, that's right. I was wondering why it was such a clean, sharp edge, but that's because this is regular dirt and we've got to wait for the grass to grow back. So we'll just see how that looks once the grass goes back. It might look okay. Just thinking, it's just nice just to have things that look a little bit wonky, and nothing in life is perfect, so have a little bit of the pathway that detours there. Maybe a little bit here as well. We'll see how that goes once the grass grows back, but there we go. That's the boundary for the back garden and the side garden there. And now I've got to find some beautiful flowers to put in here. I was going to say plants, but you can get the bushes from trees, but I think I'll just stick with flowers for the time being. I might make a flower bed, I don't know. But one thing I do need to make, or something I have made now, is if I can find it, where'd it go? There we go. Is a chest, because I am needing to put all this away. At some point in the near future, I would like to make a workshop / shed kind of building, but unfortunately I need oh no, I don't. Wait, no, that's what I wanted. Unfortunately, I can't think of a design for a shed that's going to work, because, well, the blocks are too big, and I don't want the building to be so big that it's almost the same size as my house. So I'm thinking, well, just grab some flowers. I'm just thinking what I'm going to do is have a shed made from trapdoors. I'm not a big fan of these yellow flowers. Nothing wrong with yellow flowers, but I'd just sooner something a bit different. Okay, we're going to jump through the water here. Bit of a cold water in the morning. I'm not much of a swimmer, but It's already... We've just become... the seasons have just changed from summer to autumn, or fall, if you're in America. I like these flowers here, look at that. And already the weather's getting quite chilly. So, it seems to me that winter is excited to come and visit us again, so we'll just see how things go. But I've been having to wear jumpers even during the summertime. It's been a bit of a cool summer this summer, so we've had lots of rain, that's for certain. Anyway, I'll see what other flowers we can find. Oh, hello there, sheep. It's nice to see you too. If you if you let me... That sheep didn't like me one bit, kept pushing me off the edge. I was trying to jump up and it kept pushing me off. So, oh dear, what a naughty sheep that was. That's okay though. Oh, okay, I guess I do have the carrots out. There we go, you can have a carrot to enjoy. There. Oh, okay, I'll give you a carrot too. You guys can make a little piglet. There we go, and apparently that's the first time I've bred animals in this world. Didn't realise. Well, there we go. Get some more pigs around here, and we'll keep looking for flowers. I never really searched on this side of the river. Just trying to look. We've got another bee. Oh, we've got 2 bees over here, and a big red flower bush, but I don't want that, and the bee looks like he's enjoying that. So we'll have a look down here, see if we can find anything else. Lots of wild white and blue flowers, but not much else around here, I'm afraid. So we may just have to have a quick look beyond the tree line here and see if there's anything growing out here in the plains. I'm not seeing anything though, unfortunately, so it looks like it's flowers we've already collected. Maybe I'll grab one of these white ones. There we go, get those 2 there. We'll grab a 3rd one just to be safe. Should 3 be enough? Should we go 4? We'll go 4. Okay, the sun's going down, so we might make our way back to the to my house so I can sleep when the night comes upon us. So, in other news, what has been happening with me? Well, I've been watching... There's so many iconic movies from the pop culture in the past, that still remains in pop culture, that I'm trying to play catch up on, but it's very hard to watch so many movies and listen to so much music out there and trying to keep up with things. It can be quite a daunting task, but today I watched, I've watched half of it. I've watched the last half of it tonight, most likely after recording this. I watched RoboCop, which is it's a movie from a long time ago, the 80s, and one that everyone knows about. And I even had a RoboCop toy when I was younger, and I'd never watched the film, and I certainly would never watch it being a child, because it's a very intense film, and there's a bit of violence. Okay, there's a lot of violence in it. Who am I kidding? Let's see what you got to trade here. But it's one I thought I'd better see, because it's one of those... Are you going to leave? Are you just chilling in here with me? Okay, not too sure what happened there. Got stuck on the door, I think. Just put down some... just thinking maybe I should put some flowers while we're waiting for the sun to go down. So RoboCop, it's quite an intense film, but because it's the effects and all that are very much part of the 80s, it's not that realistic when you watch it nowadays compared to what films can do now. And but I don't like violent films. That looks quite nice, and those flowers are different. Oh goodness me. But okay, that sun went down very quickly. Is that the moon? That's the moon there, and that's the sun. Yes, because the sun sets that side. So yes, RoboCop, I mean, it is rated R18, and I had no idea it was rated R18, to be honest with you, but it is a very intense movie, and it's got a lot of that 80s cheesiness to it, but, I mean, what 80s film doesn't have that, that 80s vibe to it, especially as soon as you hear the music, you can tell that it's an 80s film or a late 70s film when you hear that kind of synthesizer doing that very distinct sound. It looks okay, I guess. I'm just putting things down at the moment to seeing how it looks. Yeah, that looks okay. Very symmetrical. We'll see how we go. If I might mix it up a bit, but right now I'm just doing spitballing ideas, putting things down and seeing what we can make of it. We got 3 flower beds. I might put a third behind the house, matching that side. Not matching, but mirroring that side. So what have I been doing lately? I have been busy sorting through a lot of records. I was given a whole bunch of vinyl singles. I'm just going to see what our merchant over here has to sell. Vines, dye, bit of dye, more dye, and a bucket of fish and some flowers. Thank you, but no thank you. I think I've mentioned it before in the past. Just having a look through my garden here. That's right, I was meant to figure out a way to get water to hydrate this farm, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So yes, my stepfather, he gave me I can give you the exact number because I had to catalogue all of them. He gave me a grand total of 1,116 single vinyls, which are the small 7-inch ones, and they'll usually have one track on each side, though a lot of the older ones that had older records that had shorter songs were able to put 2 on one side, but you only had very limited space. I'm just having a look at the trapdoors here, because I'm going to use trapdoors to build my shed, but none of those 3 are really doing it for me at the moment, so I might see if I can find some other wood out there, and I might go for a little bit of a wander down this way to see if I can find some wood. That bee's saying hello to the merchant, and now the sheep. So yes, I've been going through the collection of vinyls because my stepdad gave these to me. He said, I don't want these anymore. Could you try and sell them for me? And if there's any you want, you can keep. So I spent a couple of months cataloging them on my digitally cataloging them on my account for Discogs, which is like a huge database for everything music related. Tulips! Oh, I love tulips. You gotta grab some tulips. Tulips are one of my favorite flowers. And I had no idea we had tulips growing over here. I love these red ones with the yellow tips. We got pink ones with white tips. Aren't they beautiful? I love tulips. In real life and in Minecraft. So we'll grab some of those there. See if there's any other colours. Could there be some purple ones? Or some blue ones maybe? Looks like it's just these ones here, so I'll grab what I can. Oh, there we got some yellows. There we go, I'll grab some yellow tulips as well. There we go, that's made me happy. I love tulips. I had to figure out where to put those. Anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, I've got my, I've been going through I've catalogued everything. And now I'm going through and seeing which singles I want to keep personally and which ones I'm probably just going to sell it as a big bulk lot and keep had them all in like a wholesale deal here, because if I have to catalogue and then sell the remaining, let's say 900, if I keep 1,000, I don't want to keep 1,000 of them. Oh, there's gravel out here. If I kept the 116 of them and then I sold the other 900, I mean, that's selling them each individually. It would be quite time consuming, especially when some of them aren't worth more than a couple of dollars. But there are, I've discovered, some rare ones in the collection worth upwards of $30, $40, even $50 worth, which is pretty amazing to kind of have these rare and highly valued singles in the collection. So I might see if there's anyone out there who wants those ones in particular, but the others I'm just going to sell. And yeah, there we go. I had a feeling that I'd be able to get this tree over here. I've forgotten what biome this is called, but it's not like a desert biome. My brain keeps thinking tundra, but it's definitely not tundra. Nowhere near tundra. It's way too hot for tundra. Savanna. That's it. I'm pretty sure this is a savanna. So yes, I have been going through the collection of singles, and I had been categorizing them and picking out the ones I like to keep, and there's coarse dirt. I didn't know you could get coarse dirt in the... I guess it makes sense if you can get it in the wild. Okay, cool. Got ourselves some more coarse dirt. But yes, the collection, I've got a whole heap of the singles that I want to keep. A lot of it is 80s synth pop, which isn't exactly my style, and I haven't kept them. So I do... There was one really cool funk... Oh dear, that is a noob mistake right there. One really cool funk single that I really like the sound of. I make sure I listen to each record. I do it through YouTube though, because I can see which ones I've got on my collection online, and then I can easily just watch the video so I can listen to it, because if I had to manually do it to every single record, it would take me a lifetime to do. So yes, I've been doing it through YouTube and listening and watching a lot of old music videos, and a lot of it, as I say, isn't really my style, so they're going to be, a lot of the records are going to be sold, but there's some really cool ones in there, some rock and roll, there's just trying to think, got some AC/DC, which I'm happy about, and those ones are very highly prized because, well, I guess it's people wanting to collect, and the rarity of the record. And I had a feeling there might be, I could see a desert glow over here, and yes, indeed, there is a desert here, so if I ever need sand, I know where to go, or cactus for that matter. I might see if I can find a jungle temple one day. That would be fun to explore. But yeah, AC/DC, I'm as funny as it sounds, and a lot of people laugh at me when I tell them this, but I'm a huge fan of ABBA, so I got some ABBA singles which I'm happy about, some Beatles singles and that I've kept, Elton John, and things like a bit more extreme, like Alice Cooper, and what else do we have? I'm just trying to think, there's so much I'm going through, kind of lost track. A lot of Australian stuff that we've got, so a lot of Australia, some pop rock, and there's a lot of John Farnham, but I've only really liked that one song of his, You're the Voice, which was one of his, I think, his main big hit, so I kept that one. But his other ones I listened to, they were okay, but not enough to warrant me to keep the singles for. And I'm just gonna, I was hoping that tree would dissipate, but I'm guessing there's one log that I missed hiding up here somewhere. Little sneaky log right there, pretending not to exist. It's prevented this tree from decomposing, so we'll just... okay, I'll see what we can get on this side here. So I'd like to take some savanna trees back home if I could, and that way I can grow them locally sourced. What are these? I've got 7 of them, so we'll see how we go. Locally sourced wood, which would make life a lot easier for me if I ever need some more. The sun's going down quickly. Let's see what we got. Let's do these quickly here. I don't want to be out here in the dark, so I might leg it soon just to get home so I can be safe and sound in bed for when the sun goes down. That should be, I think 10 will be certainly more than enough. So yes, I do like records. I do like listening to records, and I'm hopefully going to buy myself a new record player. I've got an Audio Technica. I forget which one it was. Oh goodness me, TX60 or something along those lines. But I'm hoping to go up to a 120, which is the very popular model that they produced, and it's highly recommended by people saying if you want a good. I got the entry level one, and they said if you want a really good model record player, go with that one. So I think I might get that one soon to replace my... I'm outrunning the shadows right here to replace it. But yeah, it's good fun. I was at JB Hi-Fi the other day, and I bought myself a Rolling Stones record, Let It Bleed, which has got a few songs on it that I know and a few that I didn't know, so it was kind of good to listen to that and enjoy that. And I certainly enjoy Rolling Stones. I love a lot of the Rolling Stones, actually. So that's always good. Now I'm thinking I'm going to put... where should I put the tulips? I might put the tulips here. I'll make a flower bed here. And just weighing up my options. I might do some moving around, but I'll do some tests. I'm just wondering if I should just have them like that. Or if I should put a flower bed there. I'm not too sure. I'll try and make a flower bed in the next day. I was going to say tomorrow, but I don't mean tomorrow in real life. I mean tomorrow in the game. Because we got the time, so we may as well try. I mean, it does look okay at how it is, especially with the cobblestone behind it, making the contrast. It doesn't matter what flower I put down, it's still got its own position right there. Yeah, I'm just working with the colours, trying to find a colour scheme that works. That's the one thing I do struggle with sometimes is colour schemes, I will admit, I'm not going to lie. It can be a bit difficult for me. It's like, once I see a picture and I see how colour schemes work for that, I'm like, okay, that works. You can match that mustard yellow with that particular shade of blue and all that stuff. But when I have to do it from my own kind of, oh, that wood's very grey, from my own imagination, I struggle a bit. Oh, look at that. Now that is very interesting. I wonder if I can make a shed out of that. I kind of like the idea of having a shed that you can kind of almost see through. It's kind of like the planks have been haphazardly stuck together and there's gaps in between, so I might see if I can make the shed out of that. But I'll do that probably in the next episode, and I'm hoping I can record it not too far away from today. Yeah, until we get anything like sideways standing half slabs, we have to make do with using trapdoors in order to have thin walls here. So I know it's something that somebody asked one time at one of these Minecraft cons, will there ever be sideways standing half slabs? And as far as Mojang was concerned, no. And part of my brain thinks, well, it's just the way it is, and part of my brain thinks it could look pretty cool. Yep, okay, just checking to see if flowers can be put on coarse dirt, so we'll put some coarse dirt down here, so that way the grass doesn't grow. Not too bad, we'll put these on it here. It's okay, it's quite, I like it and I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I might have to see if it grows on me, but I'm not too sure for the time being if I like that. It might be a bit too dominating for the garden of this size. I think it's okay though. Let me know if you like it in the comments down below. Anyway, that should be enough for today. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me. Take care, look after yourselves and each other. See you later, guys. Bye bye.